That's so stupid. Why can't we just open the door? Shit's so unnecessary. Anything on here?
Right.
Teddy bear? No.
I don't see any collectibles. Oh my god, why the fuck is there a lag?
Oh, Teddy! Teddy bear! Teddy! I got Teddy.
Good.
Oh shit, oh hell no. What are they doing in here? What y'all doing? Motherfuckers. Breach!
Breach and clear.
Breach!
C4.
Voice crack. Do this. Breach! Can you hear her? I can't hear her.
No, I can't either. I know they ripped this off from the campaign,
What
and I
did you
think they put a
find in
different.
the
They
Black
got an air.
Sea?
It's just this was so lazy.
We weren't
Just
the
for them
only
to
Yeah,
put
they
this
just
in the,
basically
that was
repeated
pretty
the
lazy.
campaign.
It was a gruesome scene. Kane quickly assembled the drive.
What did you learn? Did you find the information on Deimos?
We found a dossier. A diary, really. A living testament of what happened 15 years ago. And in the years since. It explained
You're off, though?
a CIA mind control experiment.
Oh, and something
These
called
scientists had
Element
combined two
115,
ancient
really.
biochemical compounds, Nova 6 and something called Element 115. They fused them together, created a chemical cocktail, and injected it through their test subjects' DNI. They wanted to control them.
Control them.
Oh,
Those
serious.
corpses below coalescence in Project Corpus, they weren't patients. They were prisoners, the criminally insane. The scientists believed they could make them well again, make people better.
But instead, they opened the gateway.
A gateway to Malum. It's another dimension filled with absolute evil.
No,
It sounds crazy even saying it now, but they opened it not realizing what they'd done, and they let him through.
Deimos.
Was him.
Deimos, demigod of
Deimos.
dread and terror. He caused the coalescence disaster, unleashed 6115 upon the world.
Let out a
created the
demigod.
undead that roamed the earth. There were details on Taylor's team. They were working for Deimos. Helped him trigger Armageddon.
Oh my god.
There's also other information on his sister, Dolos, demigoddess of trickery and deception. Deimos, he didn't like her very much.
And the researcher. Did he have a name? Who wrote this document?
Yes, it was.
Oh, holy shit, Dr. Salim. Really?
Holy shit.
it's crazy, man.
Dr. Salim. It said Dr. Salim. It was you. You wrote the dossier on Deimos. You were the man behind Project Corpus.
I mean, it is kind of lazy for them to just put the campaign in here.
Right? You know, not make a whole new mode.
We in Egypt now. Me in Africa. Nah, Egypt's a country in Africa.
Pieces were
Yeah, I know.
together. Virus
Laughing at me.
6115.
What's going on?
Taylor's team.
I'm not laughing at you.
It all came back to
Sorry, though.
Deimos.
Laughing at me now.
It was you.
Snap this thing. Don't do that when you shipping me again.
The idea
Get your bitch ass off this train, yo.
of mankind to help a demigod,
I would snap your fingers. I say, get your ass off this train.
let alone his
I'll
friends
push you
and
off,
all.
motherfucker.
Kane was in it.
Yeah, I'm playing with it.
By now, she was as obsessed with stopping Deimos as we were.
Now that we got pistol.
We weren't
Stop
ready
so
for
hard.
Cairo.
Deimos.
You remember Khalil? I remember Khalil. We rescued him.
Khalil was waiting. He was holding you in an interrogation room.
How was Khalil? Happy to see you.
It wasn't a warm welcome. As far as he was concerned, we owed him one for grabbing you. More than
We owed him one. We saved his life.
he hoped it was worth it.
He was angry.
Right.
Back in the campaign, we saved his life. Now we owe him.
Fighting a losing battle.
What for bullshit?
Khalil was a realist. He'd fight to the death for country.
What did you hope to learn from speaking to me?
How to stop Deimos.
Africa
Everyone
is
has
worse than Singapore.
The whole base was on edge. You could feel it in the air. The dead were moving on Ramses, assault was imminent. Khalil didn't know how much time we had with you. Hendricks demanded to know why we weren't informed.
How did Khalil respond to his anger?
WA command was down. How was he meant to get his message through? Besides, they still had their dead system. They used to knock enemy aircraft out of the sky, but now they were used to eviscerate the undead. You certainly weren't too happy to see us.
You say it like I had a choice in the matter.
With no time, we needed you to be willing to talk. The truth serum would make you relax, more willing to divulge. Hendricks told us to take a walk. He asked about Taylor and Deimos. He wanted you to connect the dots.
And I told him Deimos controlled them. Your friend Bishop was correct. There was a brain manipulating the undead. It was Deimos. Deimos realized he could access a person's DNA. He could possess them, inhabit them, consume them. He didn't need to turn them.
Like puppets on strings.
The undead are mindless creatures, but Taylor's team, Gojulan, anyone with DNI, they could be hosts. They were slaves to do his bidding.
Hendricks wanted to know why. We both did.
For many years I had studied Deimos and his dimension Malum, a place of unspeakable evil. He had been pulled to Earth, yanked from his existence by accident. Trapped here, he saw opportunity to enslave humanity and use them to wage an unholy war against Dolos.
The demigoddess. His sister. That was it? We were just a chess piece? Our entire existence was just...
A pawn in a much larger game in a universe far bigger than you realize. Humanity is an anthill. Deimos and Dolos are two children fighting over the magnifying glass. But Hendricks was desperate. He wanted to know how to kill Deimos.
You told him he couldn't.
How does one kill a god? You can't. The only way to defeat him, the only way to sever his control over the undead, for Bishop Serum to work and save humanity, was to send him back to Malum.
And to do that, we needed to open the gateway.
As we are doing now by walking through your
Magic box found one.